Yo, what is good, Ninja? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another Pete Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. Today, we have some awesome information for you guys, like always, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Effect Sedna, the development is finally complete. The official Effect Twitter page actually announced the great news, so let's go ahead and get right into their post. Development on Effect Sedna is completely finished! Exclamation mark. More news coming soon, and it shows the lovely development staff right there having a little bit something to drink, having a little bit of pointing one way or another. Looks like the studio lead has the actual disc of Effect Sedna, and you have some nice developers there in the background. And I am so happy for the team. This has been a long time coming for them after a few years of doing the whole Kickstarter thing, being selected for the Square Enix Collective program. It's just an honor probably for them to be able to finally say, we have the product in your hands. After collecting over $100,000 of your money, we have the product right here in our hands, and we're going to be giving you guys more information in terms of release date and timing and price and all of that, so I'm really happy for them. Now, for those who don't know, because I actually had a number of people asking me about Effect, because people are a little confused about this Effect Sedna and also the other Effect that's also coming both to Nintendo Switch and it's to PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So let's go and get into what Effect Sedna is, and of course in a separate video I'll talk about the other Effect game that's coming to Nintendo Switch. So Effect Sedna is a real-time tactical action game for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and Nintendo Switch. Become reacquainted with the famous team of Hannah, Rain, Deke, and Glass in a brand new adventure from Hong Kong to Greenland through Inuit mythology and new partners. Will you dare to face the spirit world once again? Here are the features of the game. New environments in isometric view, explore the deep caves of Greenland, abandoned scientific complexes, underwater stations, and ethereal realms based on Inuit mythology. A real-time tactical action game, explore your hero's special abilities and combine them to maximize your team's effectiveness in attacks. A deep and mature story, learn about the Effect's iconic characters' past as they delve into this new mystery. Explore a whole new culture. Myths from the Inuit people are imbued with power of the elements and the cold sea. Meet and fight unexpected creatures from the spirit realm. So, like I said, this game was one of the Square Enix Collective titles, which allows independent developers to kind of revive one of the past Square Enix franchises that they don't feel like doing. So basically, Effect was one of those games that got chosen, and they won the bid in order to get on this game in terms of them developing it. And I'm so happy they're able to produce the game that they love, because a lot of the developers talked about Effect and how it was an iconic game in the PS1 franchise and how they really would like to work on it and how that they're happy that they are. So you can tell that it was a labor of love for them. You can tell that they've played the original game just based on a lot of the artwork and the gameplay that they've shown. It's a really nice, like, retouched and reimagined world of Effect as far as what they were going there. I like the isometric view. I like that style of gameplay, the wasteland, Fallout type of style. I love what they're doing with the real-time combat. It's not going to be kind of turn-based or anything like that, which is fine. Turn-based isometric combat games are good, and also real-time is good if you can pull it off. Real-time's a lot harder, but if they can pull it off, then go ahead and do it. And based on what I've seen here, it's looking to be a great game. Remember, this title is coming to Nintendo Switch, but we still need to get more details in terms of when it's going to launch, if it's going to launch on the same date, how much it's going to cost. So we're just going to have to wait and look forward to that. And I'm excited about this one because it lets the developers live out their dreams, right? I mean, we all talk about wanting to do what we love to do. There are people who like to get in the way of that, but for the most part, everyone wants to be happy and do what they truly want to do in life, and this is what these developers are doing. They're living out their dreams and making a game that they really want to make, so I'm really happy for them. So what do you guys think about Effect Sedna in terms of it being complete? Are you looking forward to this game? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the next article here, we have a rumor that Sumo Digital, the developers behind games such as Snake Pass and Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, are working on a new karting game. So Sumo Digital has worked on 2 Sonic kart racers for Sega. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing launched back in 2010, followed by Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed a couple of years later. Now, a third entry could be coming into fruition here based on a recent post by them. So slides from a supposed Sumo presentation have apparently leaked online. One page covers projects in development at the studio, including an unannounced karting game based on an established global IP. And here's a look at the slide right here. You see the top secret. I don't know if this is real, but maybe it is because they have that there. It says in development. You guys can see it, multi-project collaboration with international publishing partner, you know, and the PC to console, all the stuff there. Unannounced karting game, unannounced major partner, original FPS, established global IP. So if this is actually correct, this is what they're saying here. Now, Sumo has a track record of working on Sonic racers and the karting genre specifically. That, along with the note about this mysterious project being based on a known global IP, is fueling some speculation about a third entry into the series. Of course, a different IP could be one of the franchises that they're working on. We don't really know at this point. And if it is a new karting game that they're going to be working on, I'm pretty sure that it's going to come to Nintendo Switch, because the first racing Sonic game that they did came to the Wii and the DS, and then the second one came to the Wii U and 3DS. So I'm pretty sure Sega would want the karting game, or whatever it is, or any type of karting game, just because of Mario Kart. I'm pretty sure any developer that gives them a karting game to work on, whatever their IP is going to want it on the Nintendo Switch. Mario Kart is obviously very popular, and I think that if this type of game, let's just go into beyond the speculation, beyond the rumor, let's talk about this as if it happened. If they did make a third Sonic Racing Transformed, I'd be completely down for that on the Switch. I actually liked the Sonic Racing games that they did beforehand. I played the one on the Wii, thought it was okay. I played it on the Xbox 360, thought it was okay. I played the one on the Wii U, it was cool. I mean, they're all pretty good. They're not bad, and they actually do a lot of things that Mario Kart doesn't do. It's just like the smoothness and the gameplay just isn't quite as there. Like, it has everything else. It has all the other stuff in terms of features and content to kind of rival Mario Kart, but it doesn't have as smooth as gameplay as Mario Kart. So I'm really hoping that if they do make a third entry into this one, that it's buttery smooth, that it plays perfect like a kart racer should play. Because like I said, I liked the last one, I thought it was good, but there were some issues here and there on the Wii U release. Now on the PC, it was probably a lot better. You could probably play it, you know, 1080p or whatever it was, 60 frames per second. But on the Wii U, it was a little choppy here and there. There's some issues, but overall, I thought it was still a really good game. They have some great concepts and ideas, kind of taking what Diddy Kong Racing did, which was basically you can transform. You know, you can have a boat, you can have a airplane, you can have a normal racer, a kart racer. So I mean, they kind of took that, but then they blew it up even further than that. You know what I'm saying? Because it transforms. You kind of like go all over the place, and it has some great track design, some great locations from all the different Sega IPs. I mean, it is a good game. It's a lot of fun. It's challenging when you get up to the harder levels and everything in terms of the AI and stuff. It's just one of those games that I think is a good time. If they're going to do it, it's a great time to bring it back and put it out on the Nintendo Switch with the type of system. Look what we've had to do before. Wii, DS, 3DS, Wii U, and I know people who have bought both of them each time because they like the game that much. Nintendo Switch completely fixes that crap, so you don't have to worry about it at all. So I'm hoping that this does come true. I'm hoping that it is a new Sonic Racing Transform, because that's a good franchise that a lot of people haven't played, and I think that a lot of people would gravitate towards it because people bought Mario Kart. Obviously people are going to continue, but I think people are looking for the next karting game to play, and this would be a perfect time to kind of jump into there in 2018 and get a nice karting game out sometime this year, or maybe even next year. I don't know when the next Mario Kart is coming out, but I think this would be the golden time to kind of get that game out if they're going to do it, because I don't know when Mario Kart 9 is going to come out or what Nintendo's going to be working on, but I would guess they're probably in the stages of developing the next Mario Kart game, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. So what do you guys think about a potential Sonic karting game for the Nintendo Switch and other platforms? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving into the next article here, the trading card game Hototogisu Tairan 1553 has been announced for the Nintendo Switch. So it's due out via the Nintendo eShop this spring in Japan. So the latest issue of Weekly Famitsu reveals Hototogisu Tairan 1553, and there's more stuff after there, but I'm just going to say it like that, guys. It's a trading card game with simulation elements from Granzella for the Nintendo Switch. It is the latest entry in the Hototogisu Tairan series that first launched on the PSP in 2008 and is due out via the Nintendo Switch eShop this spring in Japan. Now the game will see players collecting cards drawn by various popular illustrators and constructing a deck and using that deck to battle other players online. It is being designed and produced by Horu Matsuo and will feature over 70 illustrators with a bunch of big names there. They also talked about the theme and other stuff in an update that they had, link in the description below. But basically there will be 4 game modes that they also talked about, and that is Invasion, where you can fight by yourself, Online Battle, where you can battle other users across the country, Deck Construction, combine cards to form a deck, and Merchant, use Koban or gold coins earned through the Invasion and Online Battle modes to buy cards. Development is currently 70% complete, so that's pretty cool that they're bringing out this game. I don't really remember much about the PSP game back in 2008, but it seems like it's going to be a pretty cool card deck collecting type of game that you can play people online. I'm totally down for games like that when it comes to deck collecting, card collecting RPGs, kind of Bites Kato's type of style, something like that. Not quite the same thing, but similar in some ways. But I'm looking forward to this one here, and hopefully it gets a worldwide release, and if not, maybe it'll be translated. I don't think so based on some of the things here, but if it's not released worldwide, maybe there'll be a translation out there. Maybe it'll be in English, or there'll be enough English so where people can pick it up, make a Japanese account. So I'm hoping that they do localize it, but we'll see what happens with this title. So have any of you guys played the original PSP title back in 2008? What do you guys think about this new one here? What are you looking forward to it? And what's the best gameplay elements from the one back in the PSP that they're bringing back to this one? Let me know your thoughts on this title in the comment section below. All right, and moving into the last article here, we've got 30 minutes of Valkyria Chronicles 4 off-screen gameplay from the Taipei Game Show 2018. So 30 minutes of off-screen gameplay of Valkyria Chronicles 4 has surfaced from the Taipei Game Show 2018. If you missed it, you can check out all the details in terms of content that's coming to the game. I haven't really been updating that because there's just been like huge info dumps, and like it's just like a ton of reading, and I don't want to go through all that. So if you want to check out more details in terms of the characters and all that stuff, you can. But to me, I wouldn't say that stuff is spoiler, but it's like so much information on each of the characters. It'd be cool if you just kind of like went into the game and learned who the characters were there. Like, you don't need to know all the stuff that they're going out. There's no need to know as much information as they're putting out there. But once again, if you want to read up on that stuff, you will. But I'm not going to be covering like the advanced, all the different types of tanks and stuff like that. That's the type of stuff, in my opinion, that you can just go into the game and learn from right then and there in terms of the characters and all that. So I won't be covering it, but I'll have a link in the description below. Now, Valkyria Chronicles 4 is due out for the PlayStation 4 on March 21st. And for the Nintendo Switch this summer in Japan, and for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch in 2018 in the Americas and Europe. You guys are checking out some of this off-screen gameplay footage here, and this is one of the games that I've talked about multiple times before. Last year I made a video saying, hey, you know what, this game needs to come to Nintendo Switch. I think that they need to kind of switch things up a bit, pardon the pun, to where like basically we can play that style of game anywhere we want, because the PSP games, because that style of just like the turn-based hybrid with the shooting mechanics, I just felt that it would fit perfectly on the Nintendo Switch. Then also after the failure of the last Valkyria spin-off type of game, I just felt that, you know, you need to make sure that you kind of get it out there to a new audience. Now, not have it towards exclusive or anything, but just kind of get it out to a few more people in order to broaden the franchise's appeal. Nintendo fans have been wanting Valkyria Chronicles on their systems for a very long time, and we haven't gotten anything. The Xbox got a Valkyria Chronicles game before a Nintendo platform, so I'm very happy they're able to bring this one to all the different platforms, PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch sometime in 2018 for the Americas and Europe, and March 2018 for Japan. So what do you guys think about Valkyria Chronicles 4 in terms of some of this off-screen gameplay footage? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon and YouTube live gaming page and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emails via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next video. Peace.